Yo, it was really good. It's your boy Smallito once again, man, with another quick little video. Want to talk about something that just happened. Apparently, Rush Limbaugh died. Now, for those of you who don't know, he's a TV radio personality that's basically a far right dude. So that means he's a Republican. He really has a lot of we want to say controversial views towards a lot of things, including racism and equality, all type of crazy shit. So he died. He died of cancer. I believe he was fighting lung cancer for like a year or something like that, and he finally died today. I'm here to say that I don't give a fuck, man. That dude right there, man, he talked a lot of shit. Now, I've listened to his show a couple times. I've seen him, you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of quotes about him. I actually looked up a few YouTube clips, before I did the video just to, refresh my memory on how much of an asshole this dude was. And he was a dickhead, man. He talked a whole lot of shit. He was very condescending, he had a lot of fucked up views and opinions on a lot of things in this country pertaining to Black Lives Matter. I don't agree with anything Black Lives Matter does too, to tell you the truth. But his thing was he's one of those white motherfuckers that was in denial, talking about, pretty much that everything is equal and blah, 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 which, like I said yesterday, man, if you got an open mind and you can really separate yourself from the bullshit, you can see that this country, it's not equal. The justice system is swayed, human rights, everything is swayed, man. For one person, one group of people, which is actually white men. Not even, white women get the perks of, whatever, the color and everything, but when the founding fathers, keyword fathers, made all the Constitution and all that shit, they didn't have in mind really the women neither. They were just talking about themselves and, their manifest destiny and all this other bullshit. So they were really taking into account what was good for them, not really was good for, especially, they definitely weren't giving a fuck about the slaves and, black people, Chinese people, whoever was in the country, and including women. So his shit is, he was very, like I said, his views, his opinions were fucked up in my eyes. You know what I mean? And that's all right, because I like to have an open discussion, and I don't expect to be in agreement with everything that you say, and I don't expect you to be in agreement with everything I say, but we can have a proper discussion. But what I won't do is sit there and talk to motherfuckers that's delusional and don't want to fucking listen and see shit for what it is. And when you tell me and when you say that the police treat blacks and whites equally on equal playing ground, or the justice system is not swayed or is not harsher on people of color, that's where you lose me at. That's where we disconnect, and that's where I'm never going to even, I don't even want to argue with you at that point, because it's just going to get ugly. Because I can't stand for that. Because anybody with a half of mind can see that the justice system is disproportionately harsher on black and brown people than it is white people. The police differently in white neighborhoods than they do in black and brown neighborhoods. Like I said, this is an example that I always say. A New York City project. Now, in the New York City project, I don't really know. I'm just going to spitball a number. There's probably a couple thousand people in the project, right? So out of that couple thousand people, and we all know projects is not to be fucked with, right? So there's very few projects that if you're not from there, you don't want to walk through there, you don't want to be seen there, you don't want to go through there at night, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. But that being said, let's throw a round number out there. 2,500 people in the projects, right? 3,000. Out of those 2,500 people, if there's 200 people in that project that are fucking doing bad, meaning they're selling drugs, robbing, doing whatever, that still leaves 2,800 people that go to and from work, go to and from school, just want to live their life. They don't want to live in that situation, but their monetary situation leaves them in that place. Because believe me, I don't give a fuck who it is. If you gave anybody an opportunity and said, yeah, you can leave a project and go live in a nice little 3-acre house in Atlanta or a 3-acre house in South Carolina or whatever, and whatever, niggas would choose that. Nobody want to live in those projects, man. Believe that. So what I'm saying is that, not everybody's fucked up, but a person like Rush Limbaugh really, he really fed a lot of bullshit to the country, and basically, you know, his views, I think, were hurtful in a lot of ways, because it kept a lot of people blind to the fact, a lot of white people and a lot of good white people, that they just, you know, people are people. There's a lot of, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's a lot of sheeple. Motherfuckers just listen to what people say, no matter who it is, and they run with it. They don't want to ask questions. They don't want to do their own research. So when you got a guy like Rush Limbaugh spewing off bullshit, hate, and, you know, bigotry and all this other shit, you got certain people that are going to look, sit back, reflect, and wonder what, you know, do their own research and form their own opinion. But then you got morons that are just going to run with what he say and say, yeah, he's right, and that's it. I don't even care, whatever. I don't want to hear the other side of the conversation. So look, man, I'm going to end the video on that note. Rush Limbaugh is dead. I don't give two shits. I don't know if y'all do, but leave something in the comment section. Let me know. You know, I answer comments back. If you're disrespectful in the comments, I'm going to be disrespectful in my replies. So I'm just warning you on that. Other than that, man, yo, it's your boy Smallito, Smallito's Way, man. You can follow me on IG, Smallito's Way 3000. And, you know, just, y'all stay blessed and stay safe out there, man. A lot of crazy shit going on out there. So y'all just keep your head up and just, you know, be blessed. One.